Turning now to the latest on the war in Ukraine. With more than 1 million people fleeing the country so far, this map from the UN shows where refugees are going. Most are heading to Poland, where about 650,000 have sought refuge so far. The UN Human Rights Office is reporting at least 1,000 civilian casualties, but says it believes the real number of deaths is considerably higher.
After a fire overnight at a nuclear power plant, Ukraine's president continues his demand for a no-fly zone.
But NATO is refusing to police a no-fly zone over Ukraine because of concerns it could provoke widespread war in Europe with nuclear power Russia. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor is here now with the latest. Alice?
Well, the Pentagon says Russia has fired more than 500 missiles in the week since it invaded Ukraine. The White House says it's working to determine whether Russia's actions at the nuclear power plant and other civilian buildings meet the legal definition of war crimes. Explosions were heard in Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, Friday. 75 miles west, books in the rubble at the site of a school damaged by Russian shelling. Moscow denies targeting civilians. But there are miles of destroyed apartment buildings, homes, and schools, and a death toll climbing into the thousands.
The days to come are likely to be worse, with more death, more suffering, and more destruction. As the Russian armed forces bring in heavier weaponry,
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says millions of people across Ukraine are trapped in increasingly dire conditions as Russia destroys more critical infrastructure.
Women, children, growing ranks of wounded civilians cannot get out. Food and medical supplies cannot get in.
Over at Europe's largest nuclear power facility, the fire is out after a Russian attack. The International Atomic Energy Agency is closely monitoring it. Its director general says the building hit by a projectile at the plant was not part of the reactor. It's a training center.
We, of course, are fortunate that there was no release of radiation and that the integrity of the reactors in themselves was not compromised.
Ukraine's president called the assault an act of nuclear terror. The head of NATO called Russia reckless.
this is the worst military aggression in Europe for decades.
The Russians also released video showing they've taken control of Kherson, the first major city to be seized. The Pentagon says Russian forces may now be in a position to surround an even bigger target, the critical port city of Odessa. President Biden met with Finland's president at the White House this afternoon. Finland, normally neutral and not a member of NATO, is among neighboring countries growing increasingly concerned.
Wars like this just don't stay within boundaries, within borders. It's going to bleed over.
Russia and Ukraine are expected to meet again on Monday for another round of talks. The UN Human Rights Council has overwhelmingly approved a resolution that aims to set up a three-person panel of experts to monitor human rights in Ukraine. Jessica and Dick.
All right, thanks, Alice.